Hi, Techie. How you doing? I'm good. Off to a little bit of a late start. I just went to bed late. Oh, well, I send you the sleepy vibes. Okay, send for two more. Okay, well, that's good. Hopefully, I'll get them answered quickly, and then you'll feel extra tired and be able to go back to sleep. Okay, hold on. Let me open this up all the way. There we go. All right, we're open. Once again, if it's not loading the chat, you can close it off, open it back up, and it should um, reload the chat for you. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but hopefully. Because it's doing that on my personal account too, and I know I'm subscribed. So. So I hope you're all doing well. Welcome in. One second, let me. What am I doing? It's this one. It should be a quick night. I feel like for the most part, been pretty smooth. Most people came to the 4 p.m. one today, so okay, I got him. Hello, Mash. It's been color time for me, so you know. No, well, you just take it easy, just relax. You know, I send all the love, all the nice peacefulness to you. Hope you've been able to sleep and not stress too much. Okay. Looking for good energy. Oh, thank yous. We have GT. Okay, both seem like a yes. We'll see any others we can get. Oh, that's it. Okay. Knight of Pentacles as well as Four of Cups. And we have Eight of Pentacles. Ooh. Who is this? That's decided not to shuffle properly. Strength. Then there's these two cards in here that don't want to shuffle, so I'm going to grab the two of them. This one doesn't want to come out. Oh, okay. So we'll get one more for the other one, just to be sure. I think it's a yes. It's coming out strong. Yes, here, Andy for the moment has a very good energy to it. We are having your like, um, generational wealth card coming through there. As long as long term, um, it's not like something that comes along later, right? It's something that starts building up now and then continues like as soon as you get into it. But over here we have a lot of good energy for GT. So you're getting quite like positive cards. Cards of good energy, cards of good like outcomes, things that seem very beneficial to you. You see both of them that would give you like their own experience, that like two unique experiences, but they both do well for you. So I'm gonna say yes because the first cards drawn seem like positive cards to me. Ten of Pentacles, definite yes. Knight of Wands seems like a very good push. So yes, ND's coming out as that strong generational wealth. But you can also have it here on the other side. The Eight of Pentacles might be just like a little bit on the side, you know, something that might bring along um another like another road for you that sort of like combines things, but it both honestly they both look good. So I'm gonna say yes to both of them. Um Accepting you, you know, both getting a good response. No, the two better for me. You know, that's what I'm fighting with because I feel like they're both right now equal. Even though that one has the generational wealth, I still feel like it's your overall energy. So, in some way, shape, or form, you'll still have that outcome. But it's like one has a very strong energy of you, while the other one has this like hard work paying off. So, when it comes down to it, I think strongly like there'll be a sign, you know, it's something that definitely has you rushing toward it. Judgment, yeah. Pulling, hi Nipodita. For you, Techie, I right now with this energy, GT has a faster energy about it, a stronger pull. So there's a rush to it. It feels like that might right now have the better outcome for you, the better place for you. So it looks on this side like that's the direction it's leaning in. But like I said, either way, it could change up depending on what's going on. But since it's a rush in both the Knight of Swords and the Chariot, it doesn't feel like a negative rush that would normally be present within the swords, the Knight of Swords. It feels like a good like a good decision for you. Something definitely you're not going to regret. It's definitely something that stands out that you grab a hold of. And we have, I feel like in a couple of weeks, I think the right one will become very clear. Like in a reading, signs for you. I think it's becoming more like kind of like the the scales are leaning toward one more than the other. Before I felt like it was pretty equal, but for your future it feels like one is coming out a little stronger. So like 2-3 weeks from now, I feel like it'll definitely be something that becomes more consistent in what's right for you. Three of Cups, the Lovers, oh, Two Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Four of Swords. How you doing, Nibadita? I hope you're doing well. I hope everything's going good for you. Ooh. Okay, so I feel like here we're gonna stay level-headed. We're gonna keep calm, but definitely feel like this person is seeing a good relationship, like something that can come out of this, you know, something that actually is solid and true, not something that's just like wavering, right? This person does like being around you. We have a card of interaction. This normally a card of reconciliation, connecting with somebody you've lost contact with, but it's a union within that, being around people that just bring you comfort or just give you a nice, like, safe space, a place where you could just be yourself. Then, of course, lovers would be a true connection. And now we're seeing choices that are being made. And I think that's a strong message for you is within this Two of Pentacles, one is not real. if, if that makes sense. I mean, you see both, right? But one is actual like material within that purse, while the other one is just a thought, or it's something that's out of reach, something that is not materializing. So it's almost like he's deciding to grab a hold of this and not let it go. It's still in that high energy of the King of Wands. There's still that dedication, that movement toward you, energy that wants to be placed within this relationship rather than away from it, you know, avoiding contact or just not communicating well, keeping his mind on work like he used to. But it feels like it's more toward you. I think I'm not going to take the moon as I normally would. I'm going to take the moon in a different light because the Hierophant is here. So normally moon would be an unveiling, it would be something coming to the surface. Here, I think it's his realization and clarity of the situation so that he can actually approach you in a very clear, like strong way. Just all right, Nibadina. No worries. You take, well, you know, put work before me. But have fun, I guess. Um, I think there's a lot going on right now that is better toward the relationship, because what happened in the past, I feel like there was just a lot going on. There's work, there was movement, there's, you know, deciding upon things that were affecting his future. But now it's like everything's all balanced, everything's taken care of, so you can move forward with the relationship, put all that energy toward you. There's still a slowness because you have a very strong, like, slower cards with cups coming out. You have Four of Swords, which is a very like unmoving card. It doesn't actually move at all, but Two of Pentacles is a slow card. The moon is another water sign, a slower card. Then you have the Hierophant, which would be Taurus, an earth sign, as well as the Seven of Pentacles. So still a lot of slower energy, but I'm taking it as a buildup. So removal of whatever was there, right? Indicating this like more fresh energy, this fresher start to the relationship, things that you can move forward with and not feel like you're like, you know, a last thought or something that like comes and goes. You feel like you're actually part of this person's life, and I think it's improving, even though it's um slow, right? It seems to be really improving. So any message I would say is don't worry too much about the speed, right? Because it is stable. And we have a very good card coming out here within the lovers. That's a card, of course, you want. You want that to be present as the start of a relationship or something that indicates that there is a very long-term idea, right? It's not going anywhere. It's not like it's not one-sided basically. So I think we're seeing good progress with this person. Definitely seeing that they think of you, you know, that you aren't something that's um you know, like you think, how do I put this? Like they think of you. It's not you think hoping that they're thinking of you. They actually do think of you. You are on their mind. You are something that exists out of just like work and friendship. It's just this gradual movement. And it's nice that it's coming through with the affection, with the connection of romance, as well as something that is stable. Because if you've had any like faster or quicker cards, I would say it's more of an unpredictable energy. If you had something that was like more solely fire energy, it's something that might come in very strong, you know, be something that you feel is going to last forever, and then it ends abruptly because it's not a predictable energy. But here, it seems good. So they're thinking of you, they're becoming more consistent in their mindset, in their way that they view the relationship. And I think take the moon as a good sign that this person's going to be a little more open with you. But I send you good vibes and all the well wishes. It seems like it looks like very stable to me. Very stable. Like I said, I'm not gonna be all like, yay, this is working out, because we don't need to jump into something, but it has a good consistency to it. And I like the way that it's appearing for you. Okay. Hello, Akansha. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Does Mashies have a question? Hello, Chunkies. Does Mashies have a question? Oop, we're sliding. We have Mashies. We have Chunkies. We have Nippy. We have who else? Akansha. There we go. Nails show. Let me shine them up, make them look presentable. Well, we'll get a question for him. Come on, focus. There, look at that. It's not focusing on the glitter. Glitter. Okay. Well, rearrange these. What do they say about my house? This so pretty. Oh, thank you. Okay, we got a question from Mashies. Yeah, Mashies here. Okay, we're gonna channel some good thoughts, some good, clear answers, some truthful, but also something positive. King of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Strength. We have Seven of Cups, Judgment, Eight of Cups. What else? Two of Cups, huh? One more card. Truth. Nine of Cups. Okay. Doze up. Well, go to sleep. I said hopefully by the end of the reading you'd fall asleep, and there you go. You're falling asleep. Go to sleep. I send you all the goods, all the good vibes. Okay, so for you Mashies, we have an interesting set of cards. I feel like the best way to word it is, looks like you're going to get answers at least to one area that you've been hoping for answers to. Something like a response to where you finally understand a big area of what's going on with you, or just in general about yourself, about your health, about your overall well-being. It's something that's coming through as a clear response. Nothing that's like maybes or perhaps or let's run 1,000 more tests. It's a clear answer. We see that with the King of Swords. That is something that's a card that represents somebody educated, knows what they're talking about. They say it in a way that's very like clear. It's not something that you're confused by, or something that you're like having to Google. But it has a very good energy to it. You have 3 eights coming out with the Eight of Pentacles, the Strength, as well as the Eight of Cups. And those are all good signs of sort of a cycle that has stuck around for probably too long, and is now almost like it's flipping itself into something that's much more positive. There is something to me that seems like you can make a choice off of whatever you're hearing, and it seems good for you because you get a release, and that can be like understanding something, or when you find out like after years what's wrong with you, and then there's like a genuine happiness that comes from it because you finally know what's wrong with you, rather than having those issues but never putting a name to it. That is what I'm seeing coming through here. It looks like there are options though. Hello, Salamawit. I will add you to the list in a second. Mainly, you have a lot of cups. You have 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 2 of Cups, and 9 of Cups. Those are a lot of emotional cards. The cup energy focuses mainly on your emotions, on your emotional health toward yourself, toward others, the way you're being affected by things around you, the way that things are just like either like setting you off, things that are making you feel like lost, sad. It's like things that you feel like are almost like pulling you down, things that constantly come back up as reminders. And it's like you make a decision, but you still have to deal with whatever that is, whatever that situation is, thinking you can close out on it, but then it comes back. But 8 of Cups is finally leaving things in the past and choosing to embrace things that are better for you. I've been really overwhelmed, mentally and emotionally, from the physical pain too. Well, I think you're on the track for something good. I love that the 8s flip over to infinity, because that gives you a lot of clarity, a lot of opportunity in the future, especially Like, strength actually has an infinity symbol in most versions of the card. So you do have that, like, very positive sign of things working out. Here in the Nine of Cups, that's a celebration for yourself. That's freedom. That's things just finally coming together. And the Two of Cups with the Eight of Cups becomes that Ten of Cups. So lots of good news. I think whatever this main news, whatever this information is, it feels like a strong step towards something that is better, and it starts improving from then on. The one thing I would leave you with is, I think you're much, much, much stronger than you give yourself credit for. And I think that self-doubt um, sort of creeps up on you and makes you forget, or creates like difficulty seeing what you're capable of. So whenever you get into that mood where you're like, I can't do this, remember, you're coming through with the strongest card in the tarot deck, which is strength. And strength starts off rough. It never starts off easy with strength. That's the one thing. Like, strength never comes through as a card that's like easygoing, hardly any work. It starts off with like the worst possible place, and then it improves until a point where everything's like perfect and wonderful. Well, as perfect can get. But it ends up really great for you. So you're on the path to something good. I do feel like whatever this is, you're going to get a straightforward response. There's going to be good movement for you, a release. You're not stuck on whatever this is, but it looks very good for you. And it might be also like new year, new you. Good energy, good vibes. A release because it's a 10, right? So a year of 10 rounds down to a year of 1, which is new. You're letting go of things that caused a lot of strain. But I send you all the positives, all the goods, all the yays, all of the moving forward, and none of the moving backs. Hold on, we have we have Salama Wit, and then we have Chuckies. Understand. Oops. Of course, all the finger hearts too. Finger hearts. I swear these are shinier in person, but for some reason it's just not showing up shiny. Oh, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We have, what's coming next in my life? Let's see. Ooh. We have the Knight of Swords and the Star coming out together. That's a quick change. Something you're hoping for coming through. Ooh, the Seven of Cups comes out again. Four of Pentacles. This looks like a career change, where it might seem like something that just doesn't feel, what is it? It doesn't feel like you have a lot of freedom to begin with, but it doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that it's an area that you have to learn about. It's an area you have to become familiar with before you get more comfort coming out of it. But since the Star is here, it does seem like what is meant for you. We also have the Four of Cups. It's another sign. It's meant for you. So, Queen of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. So, I'm sticking with the job, career. It feels like possibly over the next month or so, we are in Aquarius season, not necessarily in India. So, around the time that Aquarius season starts in India, I think that change is coming through. The choice is on you to accept whatever this is that comes toward you. It's definitely something that you have to be open to and accepting of, rather than thinking like you don't want that. So it might seem like it's not the job opportunity you're looking for, but it's good to not refuse it, because it becomes something that is right for you, becomes something that's very positive for you and leads you to this really great place within the Queen of Pentacles. She's very financially stable. She's got a lot of good things going on. There's quite a positive energy, lots of contentment. So give it a little time. Like I said, maybe Aquarius season would start in India like February 15th. So possibly late February. But that's what I'm seeing for you. I send you all the good vibes. All the well wishes. Okay, so we have Salama. I have a reading on job opportunities in the coming month, as I've been jobless since October. Well, hopefully we can get some good signs and something good is on its way to you. Okay, we have Five of Cups, the Hanged Man. Hello, Celie. I hope you're doing well. I'll add you to the list in a second. I'm doing good. We have Nine of Pentacles, King of Cups. Ooh, the Sun. So you have a very positive card coming out. The Seven of Pentacles. Ooh, we have Strength. So I feel for you when it comes to um this job opportunity or this job search. I do think something's coming through. We are starting off with water, and that could be a sign that is coming through in a Pisces season. Pisces would start late February. Might not be that far off, but I do think something good is coming through for you. It does indicate a removal of the past and movement forward. So it might be that right now you have to change the way that you're looking at things. If you're looking in one area specifically for a job, it might be that you need to like broaden your searches, maybe like allow a few more things to come in, maybe search in areas that you're not normally searching in, something that is possibly different than your normal career path. Hello, Nivedita, welcome back. I hope you're doing good. When it comes to the Nine of Pentacles, it does indicate somebody who's in a very good position financially. Their job is something that they absolutely love, and since the Sun is there, it's a very bright stage for you to be in. So 100% something great is coming through for you. It can take time. Where's October? I don't really want us to go as far as March, but it might be about March that it might come into, because March is also Pisces season, and we're starting off with a 5, and that would be about 5 months between. But it is coming through for you. Just keep searching. Like I said, look in areas that aren't normal for you to look in. Go out and talk to people. Show them who you are, because it might be something that, like say you're looking online and you're not finding anything, but it might be something that you need to apply to in person, or it's something that maybe like you hear from another person, and you had no idea that it even existed. So you have to start communicating with people, sort of, oh my god, what does my mom always say, presenting yourself to more opportunities. Give it a little time. I know it sucks, but give it a little time. Definitely something good coming for you, because you have 2 great cards. And the sun does not come out often for me when I do readings. I'd love it to come out more often, but it doesn't come out often for me, and it does indicate that something really special for you is coming through. But I send you all the good vibes, all the well wishes. I hope everything at work is going good for you. Nobody. Hope you're having a good time. Oh, that's good. Are you still kicking all the men to the curb? You still telling them that you deserve the best in everything, and that they're not worth it? Okay. See you later. If you have a question ready, feel free to post it. No, exactly. You gotta be strong. You gotta be confident. You gotta be like, I can do better. I mean, to an extent, obviously, like, eventually you get to a point where there's not many people left. But you gotta be like, no, you know? You gotta be like, do you have a job that brings me money? Yeah. No marriage, no baby mamas. I miss Happy Thoughts. I know. I don't really miss Julia. I miss Happy, though. Yeah. It's been almost a year, though, since they've been out and about. You know? You weren't the cause. There were other issues that led to that. You were just more like the tip of the iceberg. You know, there are a lot of other things that led to that, and it was just like, finally, too much. I can't, when people are doing that, I'm fine with a lot of things. I'm fine with a lot of behaviors. I'm fine with, like, people being flawed, right? But when it came down to their age in relation to your age, as well as their inability to sort of get over it, that's on them. Well, no, but they did the same thing to you. That's the thing, is like you might sit there and say you didn't want to hurt them, but you didn't. What you said was truth. You weren't lying in that situation. You were honest. You were trying to be a friend. And like I said, like if you came along and said the same thing to me, I wouldn't be upset, because if you cared about me and you said that, then it's like you were doing it with like my best interest in mind. You didn't do that because you were jealous, or you wanted what I had, because it's like that that I just didn't understand that situation, you know. And I know, like, in the same way, I I felt that way. I'm just not the type of person to say it, right? Like out loud. I think it, but I'm not about to say it. It's always best you don't know. White lies still cut deep. That's true. You see, Mashy understands how much a person wait for a lover that is an utter disrespect. Yeah. And that was it. Like you didn't want her wasting her time. You didn't want her putting all that effort into somebody that wasn't, giving those things back. So it definitely wasn't you being a bad person. It was you being a caring person and wanting the best for somebody you viewed as a friend. It's, their fault if their ego, their image of themselves, right, is distorted. Yeah. And I think a lot of it was like anybody, like honestly, like anybody, if somebody came up to somebody and said, "We haven't spoken in 6 months," and he came over last night for a booty call, and that was it, I think you'd be like, "Really? Like that's not that's not good." But insisting that, you know, you see somebody that you're interested in having a date with somebody else, constantly posting pictures online of them like at the movies with this person, you know, reality is that person's in a relationship, you know. And I think most people would understand that. And you were the one that was, you were honest. You said it. And you said it in a very loving way. You were like, "You're too great. You don't deserve somebody who treats you that way." And I think most people would be very, very lucky to um, have you, right? Like to have a friend that would say stuff like, "You're incredible. You deserve the world." But, in that situation, she just wasn't ready for that. Well, neither one of them, I guess. I know, you say things and your first language isn't English, so I know that there's like, you get your wording can sometimes be a little on the blunt side, but I know you mean well. Like I know you're not saying it to be a jerk. So also that's another thing. Like if the other one, right, had a problem with that, it should have been brought up. That should have been something that, stayed in the background for a year. What was that? 2 years that she was still holding on to that. So that was something that, that should have just been discussed, and maybe you would have been like, I didn't mean it that way. I'm sorry. And you move on. But, you know, you don't regret like your actions because you did it with love. They were coming from the right place. They were definitely not something that you were doing um with any malice, anything that was negative. You were doing it because you cared about them, and they just didn't understand. That's that's good friendship, right? That's what you want in a person, somebody who doesn't, you know al- allow you to live in delusions. Like, don't keep somebody delulu. You gotta I know. But when you're feeling bad, I don't like when I don't like when you're feeling bad. You don't If they had any thoughts of it, they would have come back. People like us are very aware of everything. There's a lot of people are not ready to be on the same level. Doing things politely out of love to stop confusing, and they may see it as negative. And see, he understands exactly. That's exactly it. No, somebody saying you deserve better is it should not be something like somebody is insulted by. And that is a compliment. Okay, so Seeley, we have any messages from Asan? Maybe love messages, looking for closure. No contact. Also, it's very hard for me to deal with somebody who would say something like, you only said that because, or you're only saying that because you're jealous of what I have. And I'm like, that, no. There are a few things I will not say, like, or acceptable, or things that I can ignore, right? And that is one of them. Okay, so for you, see, like, it feels like this person is trying to move on, but there's a lot of emotions that are bringing. Wait, let me reword that. There's a lot of emotions that are making it difficult to truly move on. So there's still a lot of thought going on about you, but a lot of things that have to be resolved. Maybe like just final contact to say, this is how I felt in this situation. These are things that, um, I felt like were wrong. Things that, they wish that they could have gotten a little more information on. Just things in general, right? Just back and forth information. So there's a separation. I don't feel like it has a strong tie back to a relationship. Where's the feeling? Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel like there's a relationship coming back through. I think it was more so just things that, like, you just need that final closure. Maybe just one final conversation. Um, maybe some clarity on what was really going on, right? Some things that maybe like misunderstandings, or you just want, like, finally to clear the air, right? I feel like this is more weighing on this person than it is on you, because of the Five of Pentacles coming out in their energy. But they're acting very cool about it, very calm, like it's not something that is a big deal. It just seems like they need some sort of time away, or some rethinking, some re-evaluation of the situation. So I think I'd give it a little time. I think it's good that you definitely left, because we see that you're moving on to something that's much more positive for you within the Eight of Cups, and allowing that situation to sort of be part of the past. Because honestly, this feels like, had you stayed in that connection, it would have been something negative for you, or maybe stayed with you too long, something that you couldn't get over, something that gave you difficulty moving on from, forgetting about. So I definitely felt a strong, like, presence of you in their mind, but it has that that separation. So I send you all the positives, all the good vibes, all the well wishes, all the removals, if needed, of this person's energy. Okay, Nibby. You have any questions, Nibbies? I think that's what I've been thinking. No. Yeah. Sometimes if you ever question, like, why you're dreaming of somebody, or why you're thinking about somebody a lot, sometimes it's not you thinking about them. Sometimes it's them thinking about you, and you're so caught up in their energy, you're confused by it, but it's them, like, you're on their mind. Okay, chunkies. Where's your question? If it's, should you buy 50 cows, the answer is yes. Oh my god, why do I have so many updates? Literally lost people in 4 or 5 years now. Well, sometimes you have to get rid of some people to sometimes you have to get rid of people in order to allow a new group of people in, I was talking about that with Jean, and Jean was like, they left, and now all these people slid right in. And who knows, maybe if I hadn't cut them off, Chunkies and Mash and everyone else wouldn't have had room to slide in with. So you gotta make sure the right people stay and the wrong people go. And I'm sure there's going to be some very positive people that come in. Some people that are good for you. Marry somebody from, like, Norway or the Netherlands or something. I always love you. I know, same. I always loved you too. You'll always be my soulmate. How is February gonna go? Let's go. Let's see. We have Page of Wands. At first I was so broke. Afterwards it became awkward. Well, you're so bugly. It's probably because it was just a sucky situation going on there. Here comes anything fun. Let's see. I feel like there's going to be some important decisions. I was absent in your lives. Yeah. But as long as you told me you were alive, like I always said, just want to know you're alive. Oh. I wasn't going anywhere. I told you. Ooh, no. Well, we're all busy. You know, life makes us life makes us life. Okay, so February looks like it's a month of decisions. There's a tie into work with the Three of Pentacles. It might not be something that's very demanding. It might not be something that really takes up like a big part of your schedule, but it is something that you definitely have to make a decision on. And a Four of Cups also, like, normally it's an opportunity that's coming in, it's really great and you can't ignore it, but this one is like it's time to focus on things. I know she's breaking up with you, that's sad, but movement forward, there's some planning that you have to think of, go through, process. I'm not sure what it is that's planning, but focus on job, focus on plans. If you're going somewhere, if you're traveling, Page of Wands, Ace of Swords could be traveling, and you got to make sure that everything's planned out really well. The Sun is all pure happiness, a bunch of things going well for you, everything you're hoping for, everything you're wanting. Very good. We'll check on if they're breaking up with you. Let's see. Major Arcana, if no. Sword, if yes. Dang it. I saw Major Arcana and the sword at the same time, so we're going to try that again. Okay. Cups, if you're going to have a great month with your girlfriend, and Wands, if not. That's a pentacle. Come on. Wait, what did I say? Cups? Yay. Wands, boo. Cups! Yay! I'm not good. I already forgot what I was saying. But hey, you know, Good things are there. That's terrible. Um, that was terrible. Oh, it'll be good. You just focus on it. The sun is a good card. My question. You want to pick? Ooh, question. What question do we want? Oh, we'll get one more card. My question is, what would Jessica get? Oh, he's still out of. Let's see. We have 10 of Pentacles. That's good. The Star. Wish fulfillment. Peace, healing. Ooh, High Priestess. The Unknown. If we get another Pentacle, we'll say it's with Chunk. If we don't. Queen of Wands. Come on, Pentacles. Where are you? Oh, we got a Pentacle. Looks nice. There's some couple activities. Some fun. Possible travel to Montana. That looks nice. The unknown of the High Priestess is always a good sign. Ooh, the Emperor. That's good. And lastly, the Magician. So I feel like overall, it feels like good news. It feels like things that overall looks really good. Looks great. It's okay. It'll be fine. Don't worry. I feel like things are going to be really great for you. You're going to have a nice time, and I think I'm going to have a nice time. I'm not sure if that is us together. Look, it should be us together, right? Well, we spent a nice Valentine's Day together. Yes or no? One major arcana, please. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Okay. Almost dropped everything. Ooh. The Empress and the Chariot. Ooh. Hips don't lie. Oh my god. Hips. Okay. I need one card. I'm shuffling a lot, okay? I'm really making sure. The Chariot. Okay. That's good. We got Major Arcana. That's all we needed. That's all we needed. We got good signs, good energy. You know? Oh my god. Why are you being a drama queen? Oh, don't be a drama queen. Look at it. It's positive. Be happy. Like, let's see what this is. Ten of Pentacles. Look at all good. We're spending time together. Who's this? Let's see. Seven of Cups. We're at the beach. Oh, look at the sun came out. Oh, look, Ten of Cups. Look at all those good cards right there. Super positive. Look at it. Good news, good news. It's okay. I promise. I won't break up with you on Valentine's Day. That's pretty screwed up. Oh my god. I heard of somebody who did that recently. Somebody also said that happened in one of my streams once, and I was like, that's screwed up. No. Well, I break up with him, yes or no? Oh look, King of Wands. No. Oh my god. Wow. Wow. All British weaponry. Get it? I still like you. You know, you're a good friend. Hello, Lee. Welcome in. She's going to find a pretty man named Francois and replace me. You two are like a circle, no end and no beginning. I'm doing good. Hope you are too. Well, if you have a question, feel free to post it. Need romance. Need romance. Okay, what are we looking for? Are we looking for a new person, a new place, a new thing? Hello, Jazz. Welcome in. I think I need to restart my phone. It's not working properly. 1 second. 1 second. Okay, so for you, Lee, questions about romance. You want it coming? You want it going? You want anybody new? You want looking for a return from the past? Is it me? What is going on? I think it's my internet, actually, now that I think about it. Running as it is. Okay. So, we want some excitement. We want some good vibes. I've been having too many people come in and ask about love life and then be like, but I want this person to come back. So I'm like, I gotta make sure I know what they're hoping for so I can let them down if they don't get the answer they want. Okay, Page of Pentacles. Ooh, the Sun. Wheel of Fortune. So we're entering a new stage, a new era for you. The wheel is completely like a complete closure of the past. So we're seeing that whatever cycle was around you, whatever was sort of like feeling sort of stagnant, sort of lackluster. See that that's now moving out. This year is bringing in a lot of change. Of course, Wheel of Fortune would mean that things are working out in your favor in the best possible way. Okay, King of Wands, Three of Wands. You might have a fire sign coming through, unless you're a... Uh-oh. Unless you're a fire sign. What happened? It's cool. It's fine. No worries. It was an accident. It was an accident. We all know it was an accident. So, it was an accident. We were all good. It's an accident. No worries. I don't think they're blocked. I think they just got like timed out or something. I'm not sure. It doesn't say what happened. So you should be fine. Okay, if you're still there, I'm still going to continue with the reading. So you do have somebody coming through. It feels like a big change. Like I said, change of energy, change of direction, a removal of some past stagnating vibes, something that's quickly changed. We have some quick cards here with Three of Wands, King of Wands, as well as Knight of Swords. So there's a lot coming through for you. This person seems to be a very like go with the flow kind of person, not somebody who really truly stands out. It's not like a bad thing. It just means that they're not somebody who like wants attention on them. They're not somebody who is like trying to get people to look at them. They're a very mellow person. I think they're very attractive. They have like something special about their eyes or just the way that they look at you. They will stand out to you. This is giving me over the next like 2-ish, 3-ish months. I'm not really feeling 3. It might be over the next 2. But big changes, a big push toward something that I think gives you a lot of excitement, a lot of energy. These cards really do have a lot of brightness. You know, there's something that just feels like there's movement, there's freedom, there's a new horizon. It just has a better overall energy than it's... Oh, sorry, I had something in my eye. That's coming through for you in the near future. So be on the lookout for this person. I don't know if... Oh, I don't feel like you'll be introduced to them through friends or anybody that you know. Doesn't feel like like you anybody's in common, right? It doesn't have that to it. So I'm not really feeling like it's a setup of any kind. It might be you just out and about, and that's how you come across this person. They have a lot of energy, so it could be like at the beach or like park, some sort of like nature area, hills, somewhere there's a lot of scenery, you know, just it's not necessarily in the city. Um, a lot of beachy cards here with the King of Wands, Three of Wands, King Knight of Swords, as well as the Two of Pentacles. Those are all cards that have a lot of like water scenery. So that might be something that draws you to them. Very kind person, might be older than you because the Knight of, or not, sorry, King of Pentacles is a slightly older character within these, but it could just be somebody who's like extra mature. But it's also somebody who has pretty much their life together. Good job, good surrounding, good friends, very peaceful mindset. So, like I said, next 2 months or so, that's when we see this person come through. They stand out to you, even though they're not the most noticeable person. There's something very, like, positive, contagious about them. I like the way that they communicate through these cards. Seems like somebody who is very selective with how much they talk, but definitely like communicates well. It's okay, Nimi. I don't think it didn't say anything, so I'm feeling like for some reason it didn't say anything. If they were blocked, they would pop up in my little block list. Let's see. Oh, God, I have so many people blocked. Yeah, we're good. It was probably just a timeout or something. LOL. Okay, so Jazz, if you have your question ready, feel free to post it. Lee, if you're still there and you get the opportunity to type again, tell me if you need any clarity. I like the design of these cards today. Oh, thank you. This is one of Nibadita's favorite decks. We have the Light Seers Tarot. They're very pretty. I wanted it for a while, and I was like, I don't know. And then Nibadita said she loved it, so my mom bought it for me for, I think, my birthday, for Christmas. I'm not sure. Let's see. Anything interesting? While we wait to see if anybody else pops in. Chumpers made me buy this one. Oh, Mama says hi. Mama says hi. Chumpers might not know he made me buy this one, but Chumpers made me buy this one. Nope. Not doing pay currently. Open list. If you have a question, feel free to post. I want the book that goes with it. I thought, honestly, I thought this was such a lovely deck. But now that I think about it, Mashi's is actually a very positive one that I think you would like. Because it's not like all sunshine flowers, you know. It has like a reality to it. But it's very nice. It says blessings and messages for times of solitude and isolation. It's got like to walk the lonesome road, the sadness of letting go. And yet the path grows lighter. No, not the path grows down. Hope is like a hummingbird. The lonesome gardener. You see, they're all very like they're all peaceful, you know. Can you get her on our tarot stack? Tarot. We don't need that. I like this one a lot. Drink from your own well, water your own garden. I like to ask how things are going between me and A for the next few months. Let's see. I hope Chunky is not here so that he will not research that. I saw the pack 11 in my pile. So it's really such a nice one. They also have a book or journal or something that I wanted to get. Let's see. Into the Lonely Woods, Transforming Loneliness into a Quest of the Soul. That's the book. And then they have a journal. Okay, for you, Jazz, we have 10 of Pentacles. We have 4 Pentacles. We have 9 of Pentacles. So it looks pretty stable. There might be a little bit of a change coming through because 4 of Pentacles just gets a little standoffish. Sometimes it's one that like lacks communication or has difficulty with communication, but it does get back on track where things are overall going well. You see things getting better, communication improving, better goals, solid goals, and whatever might cause an issue could, to me, is a very quick, issue. It's not something that lasts, and it might just have to do with like work or something, work or family that seems outside of the relationship, and not necessarily something that is your fault or their fault. It seems like it's just um a fleeting problem. But I'm looking at added it to a wish list. But it looks good. I think the card that we're lacking the most here is communication with a strong energy toward each other. So if you get the opportunity to talk to them, make sure to take advantage of whatever time you're given, whatever amount of time is there for the two of you to talk to each other. because it feels like that's something to focus on. Stay like in a nice like calm mindset. Don't think too much about how like what the future holds. Just like live in the moment, and it looks pretty good. You have a very strong energy with that Ten of Pentacles, and it's the first card coming out, so it's definitely something strong there. Um, it's just if you're lacking in certain areas, you want to focus on what you're lacking rather than focusing on like um any other aspect, right? Rather than fixating on like the problems, you want to focus on the good. But that's what I'm seeing for you. I send you all the positives. Like I said, you're only really lacking communication, possibly like some passion, some energy, but that could just be some time of clarity for the two of you. It looks good overall. Just talk it out when you can. I hope Chumpies went to sleep. Cynthia's good. She's living her married life. I'm very happy for her. They're working with a different agency to try and get the visa for her boyfriend or husband, sorry. But this agency seems very good. It seems like something that's actually um going to work out well. Not something that seems just generic. So I don't feel anything negative there. I don't feel like they're gonna try to one up anyone, pull the wool over their eyes, take advantage of them. Of course, I just, always wish for the best, always hope for the best. Just wanting her to be happy. I talked to her on the streams, hoping that she is doing well. I really just hope that, whatever situation she's in, that she's able to, um, I want her to be in a place where she feels comfortable, happy, not fearful of what's going on. So I just, think heavily about that. And it sucks, to be in a different country and not being able to help, because if I could, I would. Are you asleep, Chunkies? Are you going night nights? Technically, it's safe for me to confess. I have a new game of Ooh. Yes, tell us about it. I promise I won't let him know. No. Really? I keep seeing that everywhere. This is terrible. Everybody's obsessed with it, though, for some reason. I can't believe it. Mashed potatoes. Tell us more. Expose yourself. If he pops in, I'm gonna be like, for shame. I'm watch him pop in, I swear. That'll be the worst thing. You know, so my fake hair. Ooh, I get to see it. Let's see. We can't let chumpies know everything. You know, sometimes we gotta keep secrets. You gotta be like, look, I care about you, but ooh, ooh. Is she a sassy character? Is she that one that's like, she cares about you, but she's also mean at the same time? Wow. Look at all those points at the top. I'm gonna have to look it up. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? It's on mobile. Do I have any shiny new rocks? I feel like I do. But I don't know where I put them. Where did I put them? No clue. That is strange. Where did I put them? Oh, I do, and I don't know where I put it. I have two. One of them is a little cluster. Oh my god, where did I put it? It's a little cluster. Like pretty small. It's a little cluster of phantom quartz. And I have no clue where it is. It's really cute though. It's like a little like these thingies, you know, but like a little cluster of them, like the little tiny one. It's very adorable. Oh, I don't know where I put it. Dang it. Now that I remember it, of course, I'm like, where'd I put it? Ooh, it says Palais. Who do I like the most? Tap to start. I agree. Okay. Yeah, I will. It's super adorable. I thought I had put it in here, but it's not in here. Why is that not in here? That's so strange, because I swear I had it. Like, I was like, oh, don't lose it. Although, in all honesty, every time I tell myself don't lose something, I lose it. So that's where this goes. Oh my god. This is like the worst thing. I have the little Lafufu keychain that you got me. And sometimes I just sit with it. And I'm like, ooh. But like in the dark, it lights up. And I'm like, I feel like such a weirdo. But I'm like, ooh, it lights up. It'll dark. Isn't that fun? I feel so dumb for doing that. Not many things get my attention like that, but nobody was like, yeah, it would. It lights up. You didn't know. You didn't know. Can you see? Yeah. If you look really close, you could see that there's like a battery in it. Like at an angle, you could see that there's a battery. I'm not sure if. Yeah, you can sort of see it there. There's a battery in it. And isn't it? It looks like that though. It's so funny. No proof. I know. It's like I love it. It's so funny. I just love it. I'm like, I'll just sit here and like smack it. Like for some reason its stomach is like that, but it's like it's funny. Is it an Nibadina? It's the funniest thing. Like, why? I love that you didn't know it lit. I thought you did. No. It took me a while to figure out how to get it to light up. So I'm like, if I press it, will it work? And then I was like, maybe there's like a button somewhere. And I was like, oh no, maybe the battery is dead. And that's why I can't get it to um light up. And then I was like, there's only one more option, and that is smacking. Are having a battery in it? Oh no. Does it light? Oh, is it one of those light up ones? Oh. I didn't think of smacking. If you don't get a present, yes. Give me a light up flower as a gift. Thank you. There's a one of their names is vodka. That's so funny. Look it. You shouldn't have fallen asleep. That's on you. You touch the flower, bloom, and lights up. Oh. Touch, bloom, light up. Because now I want it. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. But yes. Table. I know I need to get some light up now. I really need to get some fairy lights. I know that's what my my table is missing. It's missing some lights. Okay, I'm currently downloading at 42%. Don't tell chumpies. I want some tiny ones though. I want some cute little tiny um fairy lights that I could like weave into all of these. I don't know what color scheme I'm going for next. But I want something pretty. A little more colorful, I think. Maybe some like bright purples and some pinks and did you watch on YouTube? It's so beautiful. Oh. I will watch them. This is my first rainbow. Oh my god. That sounds like a lot of children. I don't know how I feel about those children, that quantity. Oh, she pretty. Tyson channel. We are the Tysons. Oh. Okay, I found it. They are 12 years before. I'm not sure what their title. It's a bliss to watch them. So you've been chilling watching old families on YouTube. Oh. They're all happy. Yes, it's nice. I'll watch the videos. Give me something else to watch. It looks like fun. Nice to watch that. How do they do that? Okay. Well, I think it's time for me to get going to bed, but I'll stay on for like 10 more minutes and talk a little more. Because I'm getting a little tired and I'm uncontrollably yawning. We're watching the ground force. Ooh. Oh, British Garden Makeover series. That looks like fun. I bet you're getting a bunch of great ideas out of that. I want to plant a bunch of seeds. I want to grow a bunch of everything. I'll stay on a little longer before Jumpers realize that it's over. Because then he'll try to possibly call me if he's still awake. But I wanna see a little bit of this game first. Shh, shh. He doesn't need to know. Shh. Let me see a little bit of this game. Oh, hi, Namira. How you doing? Well, that's good timing. I was about to go, but if you have a question, feel free to post. Hope everything is going well for you. I had the flu. Oh no. Well, I hope you're feeling better and that, there's improvements and it's not. Oh, that's good. You're better. Well, that sucks. I might go out today. What's it? Oh, well, have fun. You better go out and live my gardening dreams. I love this. I'm hoping for my granddaughter will be. Oh, that's so exciting. Well, I hope for the best, easiest, calmest delivery. That's so exciting. Well, that's good. At least you weren't sick, during, so it's better that way. Get the sickness out of the way. That's good. Of course. Sleep. All right. Well, I'll be heading to bed. I wish you all the best hearts. I'll see you all next weekend. Um, yeah. Shouldn't have no questions this time. Go with no. What? Those sounds. I know it's the game, but oh, that is because of the way I lean on the chair. That's my fault. Um, but I will see you all next weekend. I wish you all the best, all the good health, all the positives. You guys take care. Bye. Bye, Nibby. Bye, Namira. Of course, Nibby. Feel free. Bye, Mashies. No. All right. Bye. Bye. Okay. I'll see you next Sunday. Bye.